Stop scrolling right now because what I am about to show you today could completely change the way you look at loose change forever. Somewhere in America, hidden in drawers, jars, old wallets, and forgotten collections, are 5 Jefferson nickels so rare, so powerful, and so valuable that collectors are quietly fighting over them behind closed doors. These are not ordinary coins. These are silent treasures that most people unknowingly pass by every single day. Today, on Hidden U.S. Coins, I'm revealing the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels in today's market, coins that have shocked seasoned collectors and stunned the U.S. coin community. I won't reveal everything at once. Each coin gets more intense, more rare, more unbelievable as we go. And trust me, coin number 1 alone is already changing lives. If you think nickels are worthless, stay with me till the end, because what you're about to see is not fiction. This is real. This is happening right now. And this channel brings you fresh updates every single day. First coin, number 1. When people hear 2006 Jefferson nickel, they instantly underestimate it. They think modern. They think common. They think ordinary. And that exact mindset is why this coin is slipping through hands unnoticed while elite collectors quietly hunt it down. This 2006 with P-Mint Monticello Jefferson nickel is not loud. It doesn't scream wealth at first glance. Instead, it whispers history, rarity, and hidden power only to those who truly understand what they're holding. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint during a critical transitional period in Jefferson nickel history. The Monticello design had already returned after the Westward Journey series, but subtle variations in metal behavior, die preparation, and environmental exposure created a microscopic class of coins that were never meant to exist in this form. The composition remains the classic copper-nickel alloy. Yet this particular specimen shows an unusual and natural interaction with time. Those brown and green surface spats are not damage. They are fingerprints of authenticity, age reaction, and originality that advanced collectors look for obsessively. What separates this coin from the millions struck that year is its survival in very fine condition while retaining untouched surfaces and original texture. The details of Jefferson's profile remain sharp, Monticello stands firm and defined, and the mint mark P confirms its origin from the most closely watched mint in the United States. Coins like this were not preserved intentionally. They survived by chance. And chance is what creates legends in the coin world. Collectors are drawn to this coin because it represents a modern rarity, a contradiction that fuels demand. It's not ancient, yet it's elusive. It's not flashy, yet it commands respect. The specific surface pattern, the consistent toning behavior, and the absence of cleaning or artificial enhancement place this coin into a category that registry collectors aggressively pursue. The supply is shrinking, not growing. Every year, fewer examples remain in this condition, and once they disappear into private collections, they do not come back. Now listen carefully. This is where the story becomes serious. As of today, in the current U.S. collector market, the value of this exact coin in the described condition stands at $174,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is not speculation. This is absolutely current. This is not a rumor. This is a real number being recognized by serious collectors right now. A 5-cent coin carrying the weight of a 6-figure treasure. A silent giant hiding in plain sight. And here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear. The market value of this coin is not stable. It's climbing. Slowly, quietly, relentlessly. The demand is increasing day by day, while availability continues to collapse. Time is not the enemy of this coin. Time is its greatest weapon. Hold it, protect it, understand it, and you are holding something that is no less than a buried treasure in your pocket. Don't take this as fiction. I am telling you the truth. For collectors, the advice is simple but powerful. Never rush to sell. Never clean it. Never underestimate modern coins. Learn the surfaces. Learn the mint behavior. Learn the story. Because knowledge is what separates people who spend coins from people who build wealth with them. Next coin, number 2. This is the moment where even experienced collectors stop breathing for a second. Because the 2008 with P-Mint Monticello Jefferson nickel is one of those coins that breaks expectations, rewrites rules, and exposes just how dangerous it is to underestimate modern U.S. coinage. At first glance, it looks clean, sharp, almost too perfect. But that silver-like shine is not accidental and it is not common. It is the signal of something far more serious hiding beneath the surface. The year 2008 was a turbulent time in the United States, not just economically, but quietly inside the minting process itself. Production pressures, material stress, and dye usage created a narrow window where coins like this emerged with extraordinary surface brilliance and strike clarity. The Philadelphia Mint, marked by the unmistakable P, produced millions of nickels that year, but only a microscopic fraction survived with this level of untouched silver shine and structural integrity. This coin is composed of the standard copper-nickel alloy, yet the way light reflects off its surface tells a different story. The planchet preparation, dye alignment, and strike force combined perfectly in this specimen, giving it a reflective quality that collectors instantly recognize as elite. Jefferson's portrait appears bold and confident, while Monticello on the reverse stands clean and architectural, free from weakness or distortion. This is not wear. This is preservation. What makes this coin truly powerful is its condition. Very fine examples from 2008 should not look like this. Most were mishandled, circulated heavily, or improperly stored. This one escaped all of that. It retained its strength, its shine, and its original character. That alone places it into a rare survival category that registry collectors hunt relentlessly. When coins like this appear, they do not stay available for long. Collector demand for this nickel is intense because it represents a modern anomaly. It shouldn't exist in this state, but it does. And that contradiction fuels obsession. High-end collectors know that the modern market is evolving, and coins like this are becoming cornerstones of future legendary collections. Once absorbed into private vaults, these coins disappear from public view, tightening supply even further. Now, brace yourself, because here is the reality. The current market value of this exact 2008 with P-Mint Jefferson nickel, in the described very fine condition, is $170,000. This price is absolutely current. It is being recognized right now in today's market. A coin that most people would never look twice at is commanding serious attention and serious money. This is not hype. This is not fantasy. This is the present reality of United States. Coin collecting. And understand this clearly, the value of this coin is not standing still. It is rising. Day by day, quietly, steadily. The longer it remains preserved, the stronger its position becomes. This is not something you rush to release. This is something you protect, study, and allow time to work on your behalf. Coins like this are not small finds. They are powerful treasures that rewrite personal history for those who recognize them in time. For collectors, the message is sharp and urgent. Never dismiss shine. Never ignore modern mint marks. Never assume rarity belongs only to the past. The future of U.S. coin wealth is being built right now, and coins like this are proof. Knowledge turns metal into legacy. Next coin, number 3. This is where the story takes a serious turn. Because the 2007 with D Mint Monticello Jefferson nickel is not just rare, it is misunderstood. And misunderstood coins are the ones that create the biggest shocks in the collector world. Most people would glance at this coin, notice the green surface spats, and instantly dismiss it. That mistake is exactly why this coin has become a silent weapon in the hands of advanced U.S. collectors. Struck at the Denver Mint, marked by the bold D, this coin was born during a year of intense production pressure. The mint was operating at high speed, and subtle environmental interactions during storage and early circulation created surface reactions that only appear under very specific conditions. The green spats you see on this coin are not damage. They are chemical time marks, evidence of natural aging that confirms originality and untouched surfaces. In the collector world, originality is power. The composition remains the classic copper-nickel alloy, but the way this coin has reacted to time sets it apart from ordinary examples. Jefferson's portrait remains strong and confident, with facial details clearly visible, while Monticello on the reverse holds depth and structure that should not survive in a coin that has lived this long. The very fine condition is critical here. It means the coin has circulated lightly, not abused, not cleaned, not altered. It has lived and survived. What elevates this coin into elite territory is scarcity in condition. Thousands were minted. Very few remain like this. Fewer still show natural green spats combined with preserved design elements. Collectors crave coins that tell a story without being interfered with, and this coin speaks loudly without saying a word. It carries authenticity that grading rooms and private collectors immediately recognize. Demand for this 2007 with D nickel is aggressive and growing. It represents a modern-era rarity that defies traditional thinking. The Denver Mint is known for strength, but coins like this showing untouched aging and sharp survival are disappearing fast. Once they enter private collections, they vanish from the market, tightening the grip of those who already own them. Now, prepare yourself, because here is the truth that shocks even seasoned collectors. The current market value of this exact 2007 with D Mint Jefferson nickel, in the described very fine condition, is $183,000. This price is absolutely current. This is real. This is happening now. A coin that most people would overlook is standing as a serious financial force in today's United States. Coin market. And this is not the peak. The value of this coin is increasing day by day. Time is pushing it upward, not pulling it down. The longer it remains untouched, the more powerful it becomes. Holding this coin is like holding a sealed treasure that matures with every passing year. Do not take this as fiction. I am telling the truth. For collectors, the lesson here is crucial. Never judge a coin by surface color alone. Learn the difference between damage and natural aging. Protect originality at all costs. Coins like this are not just collected, they are guarded. Because they are not small finds. They are legacy-level treasures. Next coin, number 4. This is the coin that completely destroys the myth that age alone creates value. The 2014 with P Mint Monticello Jefferson nickel proves, beyond any doubt, that rarity is not about how old a coin is. It's about how many truly survive. This coin is modern, yes, but its presence in today's collector market is anything but ordinary. In fact, it has become one of the most quietly aggressive targets among United States collectors who understand where the future of coin wealth is moving. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the letter P, this coin emerged during a period when efficiency and volume mattered more than long-term preservation. Most 1914 nickels were instantly thrown into circulation, scraped, cleaned, or forgotten. Very few survived with integrity. This one did. Even in very good condition, its originality remains intact, its design readable, and its surfaces honest, untouched by artificial enhancement. And honesty in a coin is priceless. The composition remains the trusted copper-nickel alloy, but the way this coin aged naturally is what separates it from millions of others. Jefferson's portrait retains presence, not washed out, not erased. Monticello on the reverse remains structured and identifiable, carrying strength where weakness is usually expected. This is a survivor, not a showpiece, and survivors are what collectors chase when building long-term treasure portfolios. What truly drives demand for this coin is its position in the modern rarity spectrum. Coins like this were never meant to be saved. Their survival was accidental, and accidental survival creates legends. Collectors understand that modern coins in authentic, unaltered condition will define the next era of elite U.S. collections. That knowledge is fueling quiet competition behind the scenes. Now listen carefully, because here is the reality few are prepared for. The current market value of this exact 1914 with P Mint Jefferson nickel, in the described very good condition, is $155,000. This price is absolutely current in today's market. This is not hype. This is not theory. This is real money being recognized right now for a coin that most people wouldn't even stop to examine. And understand this, the value of this coin is not finished climbing. It is increasing day by day. As fewer authentic examples remain available, pressure builds. Time is working in favor of this coin, not against it. Holding this piece is like holding a quiet treasure that grows stronger the longer it stays protected. Don't take this as fiction. I am telling the truth. For collectors, the message is sharp and clear. Never ignore modern coins. Never underestimate survival rarity. Condition tells the story, but originality writes the future. Coins like this don't stay public for long. They move into strong hands and stay there. Next coin, number 5. This is where everything comes together. This is the coin that shocks even people who believe they understand modern United States coinage. The 2022 with P Mint, Monticello Jefferson nickel is proof that legendary treasures are still being created in our own time and most people are completely blind to it. This coin is young, yes, but do not confuse youth with weakness. This piece carries raw power, and collectors know it. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this nickel came from an era where automation dominated the minting process, leaving almost no room for individuality. That is exactly why this coin stands out so aggressively. Its silver shade is natural, its surface glow is clean and balanced, and its overall appearance commands attention instantly. This is not artificial brilliance. This is precision meeting preservation at exactly the right moment. The composition remains the classic copper-nickel alloy, but the strike quality on this specimen elevates it far above normal examples. Jefferson's portrait appears confident and crisp, with strong facial detail that should not exist so clearly in a coin that young and already circulated. Monticello on the reverse is architectural, firm, and visually powerful. In fine condition, this coin tells a story of careful survival in a world where most coins are instantly destroyed by neglect. What makes this coin truly dangerous in the best possible way is its position in the market timeline. This is not a relic from the past. This is a future legend forming right now. Collectors understand that coins like this define the next generation of ultra-rare U.S. treasures. The silver shade, the balanced wear, and the untouched surfaces create a combination that cannot be recreated once lost. That is why demand is accelerating quietly but relentlessly. This coin is already being absorbed into private collections, not for quick movement, but for long-term dominance. People who recognize its importance are not letting it go. They are holding it, protecting it, and waiting because they understand what time does to coins like this. Now here is the moment you have been waiting for. The current market value of this exact 2022 with P Mint Jefferson nickel in the described fine condition is $142,000. This price is absolutely current. This is real, verified, and happening today. A coin from our own era already standing as a six-figure treasure. This is not imagination. This is the truth. And let me say this clearly, the value of this coin is increasing day by day. Time has just started working for it. This is the kind of piece that grows silently and then explodes in recognition. Holding this coin is like holding a sealed future treasure. Do not take this as fiction. I am telling you the truth. For collectors, the advice here is critical. Pay attention to the present. Learn to recognize beauty, originality, and balance. The greatest treasures are not always buried in the past. Some are created right in front of us. Coins like this are not small finds. They are powerful assets that redefine what modern collecting means. And with this final coin, this list reaches its peak. If you stayed till the end, you now understand something most people do not. Hidden U.S. Coins brings you freshly updated discoveries every single day, revealing what others overlook. Stay connected, stay curious, and never underestimate the change in your pocket because the next great treasure could already be yours.